So the first exercise strategy that we're going to practice and work on so you can take home is to attenuate the problems associated with thoracic kyphosis. So again, that's a rolling forward of the shoulders. Your pec minor's tight, your back muscles are weak, which is going to cause those shoulders to roll forward. So I'd like volunteer for one of you. Oh, perfect, right here. So I'm going to go through 3 different exercise strategies to kind of attenuate these problems. So the first one is called a standing Y raise. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand with a tight core, spine in neutral alignment. Our thumbs are going to be forward, and we're just going to raise our arms into a Y alignment while pulling our shoulder blades back and down. So go ahead. Really work on pulling the shoulder blades back and down. Hold it. Take 3 breaths to promote proper breathing in this posture. Back down. And we're going to do that 5 times. So really focus on pulling these shoulder blades back and down the entire time. That's perfect. Okay, so the next one that we are going to do is going to be a bent over shoulder retraction. So it's going to turn to the side, knees are slightly bent, butt is back, spine is flat. We want to try to get our chest as close to parallel to the ground as possible, keeping the arms straight and thumbs out. So he's just going to retract his shoulder blades, pulling them back and down. So right now we're kind of coming a little bit up. We want to focus on pulling these down and back the whole time. So straight back, perfect. Spine's in neutral alignment. Right here, we're going to promote that proper position, pulling the shoulder blades back, strengthen those back muscles, and kind of get that stretch in that pec minor. We're going to do that for about 10 repetitions, and that's good. And the last thing that we're going to do is kind of a massage technique. We can either use a foam roller or a lacrosse ball. So with advanced populations, some of you teachers, if you have done techniques like this before, then a lacrosse ball will probably be the right option for you. If not, we probably want to start out with a foam roller. But what we want to do is target the problem muscles that are pulling our shoulders forward by a tight pec minor and weak back muscles. So we're going to put the lacrosse ball, we can either use a wall or the ground here. We're going to put the lacrosse ball on the problem spot. We're going to turn against the wall, and we're going to dig our shoulder into that lacrosse ball, kind of going forward and backward, finding the problem spot. You'll feel it when you have the right spot. We're going to go for about 30 seconds until we can release that muscle. Right there, that's the pec minor, and we can do the same thing on the back. So we're going to target the lats, which are up here, the rhomboids, which are right back here, and any type of muscle that's associated with a weak upper back. So we're just going to kind of use the lacrosse ball to massage all through that. So now I'd like for each of you to go through, work on these 3 exercises, and I'll be around to make sure that we're doing them properly.